morning all of you. Hope everybody are keeping well. Today I have come with a new concept. As you see, as my last session was a bit different, but today's session is something about before and after number. But before doing that, it's my earnest request to my guardians that when you are explaining your students, when you are explaining your child about before number and after number, in that case, it's my request to you that please don't use numbers while explaining them about that. Because on doing that, they will be confused. In spite of that, you can use various life experiences. Now, what sort of life experiences I want to say? Suppose you have come back. As you know, now the lockdown period is going on, so that's why everybody are staying at home. But suppose you are, especially the mothers, I can advise you that when you are serving the lunch to your family, you take your child beside you and ask him or her to observe how you are serving the lunch to your family, how you are serving the breakfast to your family, how you are serving the dinner. Now, when you are doing that, first and foremost what we do, we first arrange the table, we arrange the plates, we arrange the forks and spoons, we arrange the glasses, we arrange the jugs and everything if you need. Then what we do, we come for the arrangement of the food. Suppose you have prepared rice, chapatis, dal, sabzi, curry, everything. So now, when you are serving that thing, we go, what do? We go one after the another. So, after serving that, you can ask your child that, dear, please tell me which thing I have served before rice, or rather what I have done before serving the rice. So, we are using the term before. So, the child will automatically think, and then he or she will say, yes mama, you have first served the plate to everybody. You have arranged the plate. So, then that means the student has understood that before means what we have done prior to one work. Now, then you can ask your child that, darling, what I have served after rice. So, then the child will think that yes, my mother has served dal after rice or chapati after rice as per you have done. So, as you can see that it's a very easy for the child to get in touch about the term before and after. Now, to be very clear, or rather to be a very vivid experience, I have brought for you some easy method of making them understand. So, as you can see, I have various things with the help of which I will explain you how you will explain the concept of before and after. As you can see, I have, let's come to this part. As you can see, I have two napkins here. The two napkins, one is red in color, another is yellow in color. Now, in these two napkins, always before identifying things, you please ask your child that we should identify things from left to right. This is our left side, this is our right side. So, in these two napkins, this red one is in the left side and this yellow one is on the right side, right? So, if you can ask your child like this, that please tell me which napkin is before yellow. So, the child will automatically answer you that, mama, red one is before yellow one. So, that means this is the before one, this is the after one. Similarly, I am coming on to this thing. Two soft toys are being kept here. Yes, I am keeping it here for your, in order to identify it properly. So, these two soft toys are here. So, now you can ask the child that which one, this white one or the orange one, which one is after, to be very clear, you can ask your child that which one is after white one, white soft toy. Then your child will ask, yes mama, this one is after, this orange one is after this white one. So now in this very easy concept, the child, they are no need to, it's very easier for them to understand, right? They don't need to think much. Okay, this is first or this is second, this is after, this is before. So again I am using the next example. Two Ganeshas are here. So now the child can identify that this Ganesha is orange in color and this is brown. So if you ask the child that please tell me which Ganesha is the before one, which Ganesha is the after one. So automatically the child will identify that yes mama, this Ganesha is the before one and this Ganesha is the after one. And lastly, I have made few flashcards for your child. As you can see, this is 1 and this is 2. But when we are showing these two flashcards to the child, we are not going to say that dear, this is 1, this is 2. Don't say that. If you prepare flashcards, then for that what you have to say, you have to keep it like this so that your child don't get confused with the numbers. Then you will say that this one comes first, that is the before one. As if this is the left side of your part, this is the right side of your part. So now this is the first one and this is the second one. So if you ask the child that dear please tell me which flashcard is the before one, which flashcard is before 2. So then the child will automatically start from his or her left side and then he or she will identify this one. So this is before. And if you ask the child that which flashcard is the after one, then the child will again think starting from left side and then she or she will say this is the after flashcard. So that means they will understand that this is 1 which comes before 2 and this is 2 which comes after 1. So now they will understand that first the number which comes is 1 and after 1 the number which comes is 2. Right? So now I think with the help of these examples, this concept of before and after is clear to you, how you will go through, how you will deliver to your child. So I hope you have understood and I am able to make you understand how you will explain to your child. Thank you so much. I will come back to my next video where I will explain about both before, after and between numbers. Thank you so much. Stay safe.